The most counterintuitive finding today comes from a local LLM benchmark on an RTX 3090, a 106 billion parameter model, without an orchestration layer yields 0% tool adherence, but wrapping it in roughly 150 lines of orchestration logic pushes success to 93%. The model is nearly irrelevant without the scaffolding. That result lands alongside two structural discoveries about instruction design. CLAUDE.md files have a finite attention budget where rule adherence degrades predictably as the file grows longer, and DESIGN.md prose expressing design intent outperforms bare token values for keeping agents on brand across scenarios no explicit rule anticipated. The Darwin Gödel machine makes the synthesis explicit. It improved its GitHub issue resolution rate from 20% to 50%, not by accessing better weights but by empirically rewriting its own toolset, retaining only changes that raised its benchmark score. The uncomfortable consensus is that instruction architecture and verification loops are now more determinative than which frontier model sits underneath, a conclusion that directly challenges anyone still treating model selection as the primary engineering decision. That operational reality is colliding with geopolitics from two directions simultaneously. The White House has restricted access to GPT 5.6 Sol over its cyber capabilities, the first explicit government blockade of a named frontier model post-launch, sharper than export controls or pre-deployment review processes. On the same day, Apple is petitioning Washington for a blacklist waiver to source DRAM from CXMT, a Chinese supplier flagged for PLA ties, driven by the same AI demand memory squeeze that forced price increases last week. The policy incoherence is striking. One arm of government blocks a software capability on national security grounds, while another is asked to enable a hardware dependency on an adversarially linked chipmaker. The industry's practical response, runtime verification against production-like environments from Greptile and Devon, compliance baked directly into MCP pipelines via Launch Trust, is building a governance layer from the bottom up without waiting for policy coherence to arrive from above.